we don't anticipate this being any limiting factor for Cybertruck or anything else.
For Tesla, Cybertruck has the potential to be a cash cow, just like the F-150 was several decades ago. As it gets closer to the start of production, the more heat it is generating among Tesla followers. It recently appeared with a ton of clues about strange designs before actually entering the final lap. So, what interesting final touches has Cybertruck made, and how is it superior to the competition? Let's find out in today's episode of Tesla Car World. Welcome back to our channel. Before we begin, please show your support by subscribing if you haven't already and ringing the bell so you won't miss out on any of our interesting videos in the future. Now, let's get started with today's content.
We're in the final lap for Cybertruck.
While Tesla hasn't revealed the final design, Unplugged Performance, the company behind the new lightweight forged 6061T6 aerospace-grade aluminum wheel, claims its CyberHex design is the first aftermarket wheel specifically modeled for the Tesla Cybertruck. The CyberHex was designed through a partnership with Sasha Silipanov, a sports car designer and friend of Ben Schaefer, Unplugged Performance's co-founder and CEO. Selepanov added he was excited to team up with UP for the new design and wanted something that would be suitable for both Earth and Mars. I'm excited to team up with Unplugged Performance for this new wheel design. We aimed for something that looked equally at home on Earth and on Mars. The result is a great match for the brutalist aesthetics of the Tesla Cybertruck, Selepanov said. The CyberHex is available in 4 finishes: gloss black/machined, satin black, satin bronze, and satin titanium. Size ranges from 20 to 22 inches in staggered and matching front and rear fitments. Cybertruck customers can pre-order the CyberHex wheels for a refundable $69.42. The full price will be $6,000 to $6,800 for the full set. While the wheels are designed for the Cybertruck, they can also fit Tesla's existing vehicles like the Model 3 and Y. In order for the wheels to match the Cybertruck's systems, the brake option will be changed to the large carbon ceramic brake kit, which was used on the Tesla Model S Plaid. So, what's so special about this set of brakes? Well, Tesla has unveiled the new Ready accessory kit for the Cybertruck Carbon Ceramic Brake Kit. This is the ultimate rear brake upgrade for your Cybertruck. Carbon ceramic brakes first made an appearance on aircraft in the 1970s, moving into motorsport the following decade. They're relatively new to production cars, having first appeared in 2002 when brake specialist Brembo provided a set for the Ferrari Enzo supercar. Designed for the ultimate track experience, the Cybertruck Carbon Ceramic Brake Kit is a complete hardware package that delivers maximum repeatable stopping power during high-performance driving. The kit includes all new carbon silicon carbide rotors that are said to provide maximum high-temperature durability and heat management, one-piece forged calipers with high-performance pads, and high-temperature brake fluid. They're also more resistant to corrosion from salt and water in the US or Europe, where winters can be harsh and roads are periodically salted. However, the main downside remains the aforementioned cost. The brake kit is now $20,000 US, and whether that cost can be justified is going to be a personal choice based mostly on your driving habits and your available budget. Moreover, Cybertruck is still equipped with a lot of classy and exciting features. Transparent metal glass, or Elon, would represent an innovation for Cybertruck. Elon will cooperate with the Cermet company to create glass for the Cybertruck so that it becomes the most potent and absolutely bulletproof. Elon is far lighter and thinner than traditional bulletproof glass, and it's 3 times harder than steel of the same thickness. The 1.6-inch thick Elon armor is capable of stopping 50 caliber armor-piercing rounds, the same cartridge you would find on a Browning machine gun or anti-material rifle, such as the Barrett M82. Because of its incredible resilience, aluminum oxynitride is being considered as a replacement material for the windows on the International Space Station. Some researchers believe that it will be strong enough to stand up to space debris traveling at thousands of miles an hour. Because of this glass's resistance to everyday pebbles on the highway, it is also expected to be very practical when applied to commercial shipping trucks. Moreover, such clear metal could be used to construct towering glass-walled skyscrapers that require less internal support. Military buildings could add additional security by installing thin, transparent metal windows impervious to the highest caliber artillery fire. And think of the monstrous aquarium you could build with this stuff. And now let's talk about a matter that is of more concern, which is, will these new designs increase the price of the Cybertruck? When it was unveiled in 2019, Musk said it would sell for $39,900. Although that was with a view that production was to begin in late 2021. Tesla has since raised the price of its vehicles due to significant inflationary pressure in raw materials and logistics during the crisis in Ukraine. However, it has reduced starting prices for its Model 3 and Y cars in China by up to 9% this week. He told analysts last week that demand was strong in the current quarter and said he expected Tesla to be recession resilient and that they are adjusting prices in line with costs. Compared to other pickup models in the same price range, Cybertruck is a truly unique and outstanding vehicle. But do you believe that it could defeat GM's Hummer? Well, the Hummer is shaped like a brick and it wears fairly aggressive tires, but still, wind noise is tolerable. The Hummer's tires are provided by Goodyear with 35 inches of rubber wrapped around 18 inches of the wheel at all four corners. GMC says you can add 37-inch tires if you'd like. However, bigger tires result in a rougher ride. But the most surprising tire fact about the Hummer is that it does not come with a spare. GMC designers told us it's a packaging problem, but for a vehicle that is supposed to be an off-road monster, the lack of a factory spare is egregiously bad. Besides that, terrain mode uses the Hummer's mechanical brakes, but the truck is calibrated to have the same pedal feel regardless of how it's being slowed down. It seems a pity then to bring the mechanical brakes in for this mode, leaving all that stopping energy to go to waste, making it take much longer to stop than you're probably used to. But after all that's said and done, Cybertruck is gradually completing the design with the world's most impressive technologies. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below.
We're going to be installing the production equipment.
This seems to be an unpredictable change. Before that, Elon Musk reassured investors in a conference call that we are in the final round for the Cybertruck and that its production would start in the middle of next year. But now, newly leaked information is shocking the public's opinion that Tesla will push back the introduction of electric trucks to the end of 2023. Moreover, this pickup will use 2170 batteries instead of the 4680 cells. So, why is Cybertruck getting delayed, and what's happening? Over the years, Musk has boasted about how Tesla is heavily innovating with the 4680 cell battery pack, which would give the Tesla Cybertruck its 610-mile range. The Cybertruck is scheduled to leave the factory with the all-new 4680 batteries, but analysts claim that ramping up production of the new cells need to catch up. A higher energy density format that is also experiencing production hell. A very limited capacity does not ensure having the necessary supply to meet the production of the vehicle. While putting the new battery into mass production in multiple factories is high on Tesla's list of priorities, the company is facing a number of issues with manufacturing the advanced pack. The new lithium-ion battery cells are produced using a dry coating technique that is so far unproven on a large scale. As Tesla also announced in its third quarter report, early production has begun for the semi-trailer truck. When asked, CEO Musk said Semi does not use 4680 batteries, so this shouldn't be a limiting factor for the Cybertruck or anything else either. Tesla's CEO explained that their own battery production is growing exponentially.
Our production of 4680 cells has tripled in Q3 compared to the previous quarter. We are finally gaining rapid traction on the 4680 cell.
Musk has always refused to place the blame for delays on the battery pack, but has also not shared details on its production volume, so his statement can be also interpreted to mean that the 4680 battery is no longer available for the Cybertruck. This could again delay the start of production, or according to one analyst, there may not be enough 4680s by the end of 2023. After that, a major overhaul of the Cybertruck will be required to switch to the previous 2170 format. So how will this battery change affect Cybertruck? Another potential setback for the Cybertruck will be its eventual price. Tesla's next-gen 4680 lithium-ion battery could be produced for roughly half the cost of the current battery pack, while the 2170 battery contains 4,400 individual cells that require 4 spot welds each. By contrast, the 4680 pack contains just 830 cells with 2 welds per cell, requiring approximately 940 fewer welds and leading to reduced production costs. So it's not surprising that Cybertruck will increase in price when they eventually use the 2170 battery cell. Sources say it's estimated to increase by $2,000 to $4,000 So the specs and the pricing will be different. I hate to give a little bit of bad news, but I think there's no way to have anticipated the inflation that we've seen and the various issues. What I can say is that the Cybertruck will be one hell of a product. It's going to be a damn fine machine, Elon Musk said. The Cybertruck was originally supposed to cost just under $40,000, but that will be impossible to achieve in the short term. Moreover, since 2019, Tesla has already increased the prices for its entire product range several times. For users outside the US of A, the vehicle is just a dream away, because in its current form, the Cybertruck is not roadworthy for Europe and for many other countries around the world. Moreover, the new 4680 lithium-ion battery cells can produce 5 times as much energy, with 6 times the power and approximately 16% more range than the current 2170 cells. Tesla says its tri-motor Cybertruck can manage 500 miles between charges, which means that with the use of a 2170, the range is reduced to 420 miles. For buyers, this appears to be bad news. But how does the constant delay and alteration of the original super battery structure of the Cybertruck affect Tesla? The Cybertruck is one of the most highly anticipated launches in the EV segment. Every time vehicle production is delayed, Tesla effectively loses ground to other EV makers with pickups in their production pipeline. Since automotive factories often take a while to ramp up production rates, even if Tesla were to begin production in late 2023, it'd only be able to roll out large numbers of Cybertrucks in 2024, which would reflect in its revenues only later. The late ramp to full output means Tesla won't be seeing revenue from the Cybertruck until early 2024. The number of pre-orders is still stunning and reportedly exceeds 1.47 million. Therefore, in 2023, Tesla will lose around $118 billion in revenue. And investors wonder if Tesla stock is a smart investment. Shares of Tesla moved lower by between 1% to 2% in pre-market trading, adding to a nearly 6% decline. The Cybertruck delay could cause the stock to drop even further. Moreover, this frustrates many users who currently have other alternatives on the market. Tesla keeps claiming that Cybertruck will be launched soon, but Cybertruck buyers have been waiting for years. It looks like Elon Musk is juggling customer patience. Those customers already paid a fee of $100, and at a production rate of 500,000 units per year, it'd take the EV makers 6 years to fill that ordering bank. But according to Musk, the order book is filled for 3 years after the start of assembly. So, what solutions will Tesla implement? Tesla wants to keep the price of the Cybertruck as low as possible. This aspect will mean that either Tesla accelerates the production of this 4680 battery cell structure or redesign the pack to be able to use the current 2170 cells, at least in this first phase. If the production of the 4680 cells increases significantly, it will be enough to supply Tesla vehicles, especially the Cybertruck and Semi. In any case, fans will be happy to hear the Cybertruck is still coming, if a bit late. If things go according to plan, the Cybertruck will hit the streets by mid-2023 at the earliest to compete with big rivals like Ford's F-150 Lightning, Rivian's R1T, the electric Chevrolet Silverado, and the reborn GMC Hummer EV. How do you feel about Cybertruck using the 2170 battery? And do you believe it'll continue to be delayed? And what about Elon Musk and what he promises? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below.
On the Giga Press, we were completely forced to redesign the system. And we came up with some very innovative ideas that have completely changed, I'd like to say revolutionized, what we do.
The Giga Press 9000T is a massive beast, and Tesla's most powerful secret weapon at that. After days of anticipation, this huge machine designed to create 20 million cars by 2030 is finally ready and has been shipped to Houston, Texas. It'll cross the boundaries of the impossible to transform into a gigantic money printer for this automaker, which will earn it over $50 billion annually. So, what car will be produced from this magnificent machine? And what is its actual production capacity?
And this is the magic figure that we have to try and stay in. Get the machine to the customer as quickly as we can.
This is good news for Tesla fans. Giga Press 9000T, the most potent machine, has traveled 3/4 of the distance to Giga Texas. IDRA provided Giga Press 9000T with fairly standard delivery times. An account on Twitter noted that the machine left Italy on September 3rd and arrived in Houston, Texas on September 28th. This means it takes nearly a month to deliver this huge machine. The Giga Press 9000T is now in the process of clearing customs before being brought to the Giga Texas factory, and in just a few days it will be quickly delivered to the Gigafactory. Tesla is expected to receive the machine in mid-October. In total, there are 54 packages weighing 77,526 kilograms. It was carefully packaged in large yellow wooden boxes marked with IDRA, each weighing 1,436 kilograms. So, what model will this giant machine produce at Tesla? It's believed that this particular 9,000-ton press will be used to create Tesla's Cybertruck frames by die-casting aluminum alloys. The Cybertruck's rear bodywork would require at least an 8,000-ton press, a significantly higher amount of force than Tesla's other vehicles. The need for 1,000 extra tons might have something to do with the redesign of the truck, or it could be overbuilt to ensure the reliability of the vehicle. We're actually going to be using even bigger casting machines for the rear body of the Cybertruck because it's a bigger vehicle and you've got a long truck bed that's going to support a lot of load, said Musk. It's good news that suggests Tesla will begin Cybertruck production earlier than expected. After completing the installation, Giga Press the 9000T will start production of Cybertruck in December or early January of 2023. It's then estimated that the pickup will be approaching its launch date, which is going to be approximately April of that year. Moreover, IDRA said that Tesla was the first to receive production orders for the 9,000-ton machines that can be used for small truck and SUV markets. However, Cybertruck still has Tesla's priority because this car has been delayed for 3 years with the expectations of hundreds of thousands of people hanging in the balance. The Giga Press 9000T model is designed to be used by Tesla to produce their amazing products. So of course it has always garnered a lot of attention. Now, let me ask you, are you curious at all about what the Giga Press 9000T is capable of?
9,000 tons.
9,000 ton machine. In this version is even the high flow version to increase the velocity of or decrease the cycle time.
During operation, the Giga Press 9000T is no slouch, as it has a cycle time of 45 seconds, which translates to an output rate of 80 completed castings per hour, or about 1,920 castings per day. That's over 700,800 castings per year per machine. Cybertruck has surpassed 3 million reservations, so it'll take about 1,563 days or 52 months to complete 3 million orders. This is a time beyond expectations. Let's start the countdown of the day in which we'll be receiving the fantastic Cybertruck electric pickup. Also, how would the output capacity of Giga Texas change? The current capacity of Giga Texas is 60,000 cars per year. A Giga Press 9000T will help Texas set an output of 760,800 vehicles per year, which is 13 times higher than the current capacity. Thus, the goal of 20 million cars by 2030 will be in the palm of the tech giant Tesla's hands. Until now, there is only one Giga Press 9000T model in Giga, Texas. After increasing production and generating high revenue, Tesla plans to add 4 more machines by 2024. The 9000T model that they will have on the factory floor will revolutionize the production of cars, giving Tesla an even greater edge over older competitors. Although we don't know the exact price of the 9000T, there's no doubt that it had cost Tesla billions of dollars. In return, will allow Tesla access to an amazing production capacity, basically transforming this machine into the machine that makes machines that will in turn make huge revenue for Tesla, at about $50 billion per year or even more. Elon Musk will order more of these machines for Giga Berlin and Giga Texas to make single-piece ends for Model Ys and 3s. Now, I know some of us may be wondering, the Giga Press 9000T is a huge machine, so how did IDRA ship it to the US? They said that shipping a Giga Press is not so immediate. When it is finished, the Giga Press is disassembled to be packed. This operation takes at least 2 weeks. The parts are carefully packed into special materials to prevent the product from being damaged during transportation. Let's take an example. In order to ship a Giga Press overseas, IDRA has filled 12 open-top 40 containers and 12 self-supporting crates. The weights always vary from 3.5 tons to over 70 tons. Shipping by sea requires special packaging. In Europe, they rely on road transport with standard and exceptional vehicles. A minimum of 22 trucks or containers are needed to transport a Giga Press 9000T model. The number can vary as the Giga Press is often completed with an automation cell. The longest shipments are, of course, intercontinental ones. What is referred to as transit time is port to port. How do you feel about the capacity of the 9000T Giga Press? Do you believe its presence will help speed up the launch of the Cybertruck? And how will it be used by Tesla to make the Tesla Semi? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Few vehicles, if any, have generated such enormous interest among consumers years before their release as the Tesla Cybertruck. Hardly a day goes by without the Cybertruck making news, and most of the time, it does so for the most trivial of reasons, a sign of how much expectation there is for it. New information has surfaced regarding Tesla's highly anticipated product, generating a lot of buzz among Tesla enthusiasts and leading to a surge in excitement on forums. What are these fresh details regarding the Cybertruck? Is it likely to live up to Elon Musk's predictions of shaking up the electric car industry? Despite the relentless barrage of Cybertruck's news, we know remarkably little about it. Well, that may change now because one Tesla shareholder claims to have the best scoop so far on the electric truck, including dimensions, configurations, standard features, and accessories. Matthew Donegan Ryan was among the 50 lucky retail Tesla stockholders invited to attend Tesla Investor Day 2023 in Austin, Texas. He made the most of his time there by talking to multiple Tesla execs and learning details about the Cybertruck. So what are those juicy details? About 5% smaller than original Cybertruck prototype. That's the first one. Starting with the dimensions, Matthew claims the Cybertruck is about 5% smaller than the prototype unveiled in 2019. He says the Cybertruck is about the same size as a Ford F-150 Raptor Super Crew. More specifically, the pre-production beta prototype is about 1.5 inches shorter and 2.5 inches narrower, but it has a longer bed by approximately 6 inches thanks to the shorter hood. Speaking of the truck bed, Donegan Ryan's impression was that it's watertight and has drain plugs. Matthew says the Tesla staff that offered him information about the dimensions also said the Cybertruck will offer more usable space than the F-150 Raptor, which is not surprising given the Tesla's dedicated EV platform, which allows it to offer a frunk and more storage spaces throughout the cabin. That said, the Cybertruck won't seat 3 in the front row, as the original prototype front center seat is gone. That was also our impression after seeing interior photos of the pre-production beta prototype from the Investor Day event. Furthermore, there will be no pass-through from the bed to the cabin, otherwise known as the so-called midgate, although Matthew says the rear window does go down. And how did the interior of the Cybertruck change? Speaking of the interior, Donegan Ryan claims the Cybertruck has the largest center display ever fitted on a Tesla at 18.5 inches. But no gauge cluster display or heads-up display. It also has a second row center display like the Model S and X, while the steering wheel will be a combination of the yoke and a round unit. Can you expect dual motor or tri-motor powertrains at launch? Moving on to configurations, he learned that Tesla will offer a dual motor and a performance, which could have a tri-motor setup despite Elon Musk previously saying it would launch with a quad-motor powertrain. Come to think about it, a tri-motor powertrain makes more economic sense for Tesla, seeing as it already offers one in the Model S and Model X Plaid. When it comes to features, all Cybertruck models are said to have standard rear-wheel steering and air suspension tested for Baja-style terrain/racing, along with 18-inch wheels as the default choice. All-terrain and all-season tires will be offered as part of multiple rim and tire packages. Donegan Ryan says he was told the A/T tire size is 285/75 R18 and it's made by Goodyear. There's also some talk about Cybertruck's special after-sales mode for customers. Another interesting thing he learned is that Tesla will develop accessories for the Cybertruck on its own instead of working with aftermarket companies. The automaker has apparently established a Cybertruck accessories team that will offer off-roading, camping, and racing gear for owners who will want to personalize their vehicle, including accessories compatible with the 48-volt system, like winches, auxiliary lights, and more. How has Tesla prepared for the mass production of Cybertruck, and will it be launching this year? Tesla is ramping up its hiring efforts at the Texas Gigafactory in preparation for the production start of the highly anticipated Cybertruck this summer, as outlined by Elon Musk during the company's fourth quarter earnings call. The American EV maker has updated the careers page on its official website, which now includes no less than 26 Cybertruck-related open positions, 23 of which are for manufacturing positions. We previously reported that Tesla started hiring for Cybertruck-specific jobs at the beginning of November of 2022, with more positions added later the same month, and now the EV brand has considerably increased the number of available positions that have to do with the production of the all-electric pickup. Some of these positions, such as dimensional engineer and senior equipment engineer, have been available since late last year, but it's unclear if Tesla is hiring more than one person for these jobs, or if it hasn't managed to fill them until now. In any case, this is just a small part of Tesla's recent hiring spree, with the American company posting a slew of new job openings in the last few months, including for its service department, and upping its headcount by a massive 22% last year, adding almost 29,000 new employees. As for the Cybertruck, Elon Musk confirmed that it will go into limited production sometime in the summer, with a ramp-up expected in the first quarter of 2024. We do expect production to start maybe sometime this month, but I always try to downplay the start of production because the start of production is always very slow. It increases exponentially, but it's always very slow at first, so I wouldn't put too much thought in the start of production. It's kind of, when does volume production actually happen? And that's next year, Musk said during Tesla's fourth quarter 2022 earnings call, when he also confirmed that the upcoming pickup will be equipped with the latest hardware for computer. The Cybertruck remains on track to start initial production this summer, with volume production to follow in 2024. How do you feel about the new changes of Cybertruck? Do you want to own your own super electric pickup? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Cyber Rodeo event got everyone excited. Franz von Holzhausen, chief designer at Tesla, drove Cybertruck on the stage at Cyber Rodeo. Then he stated,
Cybertruck is going to be awesome. I mean, you see it here, you've seen it before, you see it over there. It's worth the wait, believe me.
Moreover, the CEO of Tesla, Elon Musk, also updated the change of this latest Cybertruck iteration. Accordingly, he said,
You can see some of the changes we've made already. There are no handles. Who needs handles? The car can tell that you're there, and it just knows that it needs to open.
Elon Musk also revealed the Cybertruck delivery time for customers, saying that,
I think we're going to have an incredible Cybertruck product for you next year. It's going to blow your minds. And
this is one of the big changes in the exterior design of the latest version of Cybertruck, because the original prototype of the Cybertruck had the same door handles as other Tesla models. Furthermore, Musk has also shared the technology to manufacture the Cybertruck, including the giant die casting machine, Giga Press. He said, "We made the world's biggest casting machine." And as we wrap up today's episode, we'd like to express our heartfelt gratitude for tuning into our channel, Tesla Car World. Your unwavering support means the world to us, so if you found today's video engaging, we kindly request that you hit the thumbs up button, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and activate the notification bell to stay abreast of the latest happenings in the EV realm. Once again, we thank you so much, and we look forward to welcoming you back for our next episode. For now, stay safe and take care.